Hey guys, Kurt from Time Machine Transport. So, got all the silicone cut off, and now I'm going to try to fix this door. It looks like that's bad. The bottom hinge is bent. I hope that's not a crack. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. I hope that's not a crack. Cracked hinge is not good. I'm sure these hinges are not cheap. Oh no, I think that's just the design, because that's how the top one looks too. Anyways, if you look up here, it's kind of straight and then goes in. This one just goes, so I think I'm gonna have to pull the hinge. And in order to do so, I gotta pull this panel here. I don't know about, yeah, I got to pull that whole entire panel, which isn't really a big deal because I have to fix this and I have to get that cleared from the door. So it needs to be done. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. And all it looks like is a few star bolts with a star bit. Yeah, and then it just goes up and then up there, so that shouldn't be that bad, but let's go ahead and we'll see. So I'm gonna put you on pause. So I was wrong on the star bit. It's an Allen head, but these things are in here pretty good, so I got to use this little ratchet to take it off. What I'm hoping is once I take this whole entire panel off, like I said, it's got to come off anyways. If there's got to be some bolts holding the other part of the hinge on this side. So I'm hoping that I just have to loosen those up and it'll slide back towards the right side. So I'm gonna put you back on pause. All right, guys, got the panel off. So you can see the door is completely out of line. So I'm gonna have to, I'm not really sure what I gotta do, but that whole panel came right off. So that's actually pretty nice. But this has to be all repaired anyways. So that wasn't too bad actually. Thought it'd be a lot worse. I just have to figure out what's going to be my next step. I'm thinking about pulling these and then just maybe adding a couple washers in between the door jamb and the hinge itself. And maybe that'll correct the door. So if we shift it over, maybe that might, I don't know how that gap is in there, but it's not good. But if you see here, just looks like this hinge is a little off. You can see, I don't know if you can see it better like that. Probably not. You can't really see it. I can see it because I have the two to look at. So, but when you close the door, it doesn't really look like there's, or does it? I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna put you on pause. Father-in-law stopped by. I'm gonna move his trailer into the area, the storage area. But anyways, that kind of put me behind. But anyways, just want to make sure that the video is still going, so I'll put you on pause. All right, guys. What I did is I removed a few of them. It's a big Allen wrench for that, and it takes a little time because you don't really have a lot of working room there. And then I just loosened up the top three. Now what I'm gonna do is I'll go up top and see if I can get that pushed in. I don't know. You can see where the hinge is super close there, and it's not that close up here. It's a bigger gap up top. So I'm wondering if it's not the bottom one that's bent, it's the top one. Anyways, I'll put you on pause. All right, so what I did was I pulled on the door. You can see she's giving right there. So that's gonna pop it out away from the jamb or away from that piece that it's rubbing on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull it like this and then tighten down that bolt. And then see if I can maneuver. I'll put the other two bolts in, and then I'll see if I can do the top, because it looks like I can push. You see those gaps next to the bolts? I think I can push. So I'm gonna pull the bottom, push the top, and hopefully that might work. These bars, my brother's TVK gave me these. Thanks, brother. They're really nice for doing stuff like this. But you can see how much give it's getting right there. I think that might be the ticket. And then, like I said, go up top. All right, got those, and I was able to kick it over. You can see where the rust marks are, so I was able to kick it over a little bit, but it's not like the door really needs to come over that much. So now I'm going to try the top. Now I have, like I said, I have all three of these loose, and I'm going to see if I can get a bar in there or push on the door. All right, guys, looks like I was able to get it to get closer. Still a little off up top there, though. Flush on the bottom, up top, maybe. It's like it's still pushing. So now what I think I'm going to do is, the bottom's good, but what I got to do is I'm going to do these bolts now. See if I can kick it to the left. And if I die here, my camera's running, or my battery's running low, so I don't know why I can't just stop my recording and then pick it back up. But anyways, I'm gonna put you on pause. Actually, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna loosen these two and then those three. But I'm gonna loosen all three of these, and I'm gonna loosen all three of those. And then when I can get it, I might keep this one tight because it's kind of like a pivot, but I might just crack it a little bit so that the hinge can do this, because that is a pivot point. So that's what I'm gonna try. Well, it's better than it was. I did get it to move. You can see where the rust marks are. If you come back here, it's a lot better than it was. A lot better. The only thing I don't like is when you open it, it kind of clunks. See that? Yeah, that's not good. I don't like that. Just saw that now. That's weird. It's gotta be, I might have to buy a new hinge from Kenworth, which is gonna suck because I'm sure that shit is not even close to cheap. But I don't want a door closing like that if I'm gonna try selling the truck. Why do all this work if you still... Yeah, I guess it's not gonna work. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Ciao.